Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am doing my scheduling for the 2022 season. It's summer right now, but as you guys may know, I film football and I work for colleges. So really quick, I thought it'd be cool to show you guys kind of how I time manage. And I figure out my whole summer because I'm working for 3 teams. I have 6 weddings left and I'm still doing shoots through the week. So I'm just gonna show you really quick how I do that.
I'm way too selective with the folks that I get mixed with. She said that's a lie, boy, you a thot. Just left out the city, it was high. Think they f*** with me, but they not. I just cannot stop, I'm about to buy my boy drop. She came to kick it with her friends, they taking shots. I'm a hot shot. Hey, met her at the club and I took her to the cop.
That tastes terrible. All right, this rig is way too heavy, but this is my monitor setup. I have my 16-inch. I normally listen to music, get some caffeine, or just anything to make me sit down. This bench is actually like a workbench. You obviously can't see because I don't have a screen recorder, but I have a 2 monitor setup, and right now my first monitor is looking at the games, and I'll look at the first team and then the second team, and then I also have a third schedule, which is for the college I'm working for, which is, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but Tulsa University. So I'm doing soccer, college, and then I'm doing 2 football high schools. Well, 1 right now, and then I also work for another school doing promotional like booster club stuff. It's really confusing, but I'm figuring out as I go. So right now I have the schedule, which basically just tells me all the games. You obviously can't see that. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be showing this, but I have a schedule, and then I basically just get my calendar out. I also have a second shooter for when I need, and I also have a third shooter. So what I'll do is I'll first just lay every date in my calendar. I'll make sure the timing, the location, what I need, what type of shoot. And then my weddings are kind of funny because whenever I book a wedding, I'm not like strictly into weddings. I started an Instagram account, but it's a hit or miss. Like I like weddings, but then again, sometimes I don't when they're stressful. So if you're a future bride, I'm sorry you had to hear that. All right, so we're in the calendars. We have most of all our games already scheduled. We have soccer in there. We have football. There is 3 games that I won't be able to film TU soccer. So I'm hiring a second shooter to film that, and then he's going to be contracted, and then I will edit everything because I have all the fancy equipment like my Sony FX3 and the Sony A7 IV back there. That's what I'm using in film sports. So they'll bounce around from job to job and get that stuff done. But the first thing you have to realize is what's very hard and what I'm learning is you have to, schedule it out. You got to make sure that people pay on time because I'll probably forget. I'm terrible with remembering things. And then also, you got to make sure that you can just mentally handle how many stuff you're booking. I'm doing like 30 games and I'm editing every game. And some of them I'm also filming, so it can be very stressful, but I would just make sure you don't burn yourself out. And then obviously, if you raise your prices, you're going to have less games because you're making more money. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, so I have to work a lot. I am still making really good money, but I'm working a lot more than I should versus all my mentors say, hey, raise your rates or whatever. But people, I don't know why, they just, I don't even want to say this. They don't trust the 20-year-old versus they trust the 40-year-old. So I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm building a steady portfolio. I'm very content with everything I create, and I don't need to really prove myself. I've worked my butt off for like 3 years, so that's that. People can book me if they want to. If they don't, it's fine. I'll figure out money. But yeah, so season starts in August, and then I have all my dates. Some of them are home games, some of them are away games. And my second shooter, I'm just going to show you it. All right, so this is a very, very overkill setup for high school sports, depending on where you're from. This is a Sony A7 IV with my Sigma 2470, and I have a Pro Mist on there. And then I just bought this. It basically took a huge dent in my bank account. But this is the 70-200 2.8. I bought the 2.8 over the F4 just because long-term, plus for photos, it's insane. So yeah, that's all I have today. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you again for tuning in today's video. I'm trying to not overcomplicate YouTube. I'm trying to treat it more like TikTok. And yes, I'll have longer form videos where I'm actually like doing stuff. But as of right now, I just want to slowly progress and get better at filmmaking. But yeah, if you are booking stuff or you're trying to expand, what I would say is first just film games. I mean, social media is crazy. If you film some professional athletes or college athletes, you'll get noticed, and then eventually you can start making money. Thankfully, I work through schools, so the schools pay me with the state money. Some are private schools, so it's out of pocket. But I've been very blessed with the schools that just, I don't know, they trust me with their vision and they put me to work. Same with colleges, same with schools. So I'm just very blessed and I'm ready for the season. Hopefully I do not burn out, but we'll see. I'm still editing another wedding, which is going really, really well. It's like a month late, but you can't rush these things. People think that like, hey, you just push buttons, but weddings are very important. So are sports, so are everything. So definitely check up on your mental health and don't get stressed. Okay? Sweet.